Well, hello, you trader nerds. I have missed you guys, been out for a couple of days due to the state championship game, Class A in the great state of Georgia. Congratulations to our very own Bowden Red Devils, who are three-time back-to-back-to-back state champions. Wow. It was a tough game. We were down at halftime, but we rallied back. And I tell you what I think it was. Our coach has an extremely difficult weight training program for our boys. And I think we just outgassed them, with all the athleticism that our team has and the weight training that they do. And all the strength and conditioning is what paid off, and we just were able to outlast the other team. It was actually beautiful to see it come down. We scored 21 unanswered points in the second half, and they did not score in the second half. 34-24, Bowden Red Devils. And my son got to march. That's his third marching season that he has been at the championship game. And I got to be the public address announcer at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I got to do all that kind of stuff. So that was a lot of fun, being the PA announcer for halftime at the ball game. So lots of fun. And then I had my Christmas party at my work yesterday, which was kind of fun as well. Let's look at the linear regression. Real traders never trade alone first. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got B in the house. We got Dwayne in the house. We got Skip in the house. We got Jim in the house. We got Murph. We got Rick. We got Sean. And we got Vicky with a Y with two little cute boys in her little picture there. Who are those, Vicky? Who are those two fine young men right there? Is that your children?
Hi, my kids.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome. How old
It's
are they?
actually a boy and a girl.
Oh, it's a boy and a girl. I didn't see quite there. I just saw his two kids. Well, good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How old are they?
Oh, now they're 18 and 20.
Oh, wow. So they've grown up.
They've grown, yeah.
And it happens fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a 20-year-old now, and I've also got an 8-year-old. Isn't that crazy? I'm sitting there thinking, most people my age have grandchildren, and here I am with 5 kids. They're expensive little jokers, too. Well, congratulations. Those are good-looking kids.
Thank you.
Well, let's start with the linear regression today, y'all. Look, I'm not willing to say boom yet, but it looks like we may be boom to the upside. That's kind of what I thought would happen. Remember that we would probably resume the upward trend, overall trend, but we'll see. Let's give it another day or two. This is so close to being in the little zone that we drew there, but we might well be on a uptrend. I'll tell you one thing. We've had a great couple of days. Now, yesterday was a down day for us, but we've had Monday was a fabulous day for our little thing. I mean, we were just printing money on Monday when the market was up really, really big. So I think we'll probably resume upward, but we'll see. It's hard to tell. Let's see what the Big Green Monster says. Big Green Monster on NQ. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? How this pretty much called the top here. It works time and time again. I don't know how these levels work. And then you see we've got interplay on either side here. So we are a little bit overbought in the NQ. And that would say that we probably should pull back into the fair value zone here. That's what that says. But let's see what the E-mini say. The E-mini say that we are, oh my gosh. Here. Where's my lines at? Put my green lines on here for the love of God. Where's my green lines? Let's see if I can find my green lines. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we are in the fair value zone here. Absolutely. So this is not as bearish as the other one. I mean, certainly we could pull back to the 50% line, but just as easily we could go up to the point of control or to the 6227. So this is fairly priced. So we'll probably see something like this in this movement here, back and forth. And in NQ, it's a little more bearish. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what the main chart looks like. So the main chart, NQ is down 0.05%, down 11 points. Really, what it looks like is it looks like it might be a Fed day. Hey, wait a minute. The market is just kind of sitting and doing nothing, waiting on a Fed announcement that will come up just like it does on normal days, on normal FOMC days, at about 2 o'clock today. So we got about 2 hours of sitting and doing nothing while the market decides what it wants to do after the announcement at 2 o'clock. VIX is a little up, isn't it? When we in the 14 handles, I thought. So 15.27, AD is negative 42. I continue to preach on this, but we've had a lot of days of negative ADs where the advancers are outdoing in number. The decliners are outdoing the advancers. What does it mean? I'm not sure. But AD now is trekking downward, downward, downward. So let's see our little account over here and see how we're doing. Now, of course, I got to log in. And been here in 2 days, and I barely looked at the market the last couple of days. But look at our net lick on our main account here that we trade. Look at this, y'all. We're down $1.88 today. We're at $80,276. That is pretty good, y'all. All things considered, 82.76. And let's see what we started the month with. I said, let's see what we started the month with. 82.76. See how we're doing this month. 82.76, and we started the month at 77.452. That's 28.24 divided by 77.452. So we're up 3.6%, which is not bad considering we've only got, $20,000 or $30,000 of our $77,000 of our $80,000 account invested in TQQQ. And there have been times, I'm not going to lie, that I thought, hey, I wish we were 100% invested in our little TQQQ, but I get ahead of myself. So let's go back over here and let's see what our activity looks like. See if we've got some little things here that need to fill. Let's see, there's the 89.89 where we bought 2 shares of QQQ. Let's look at our working orders. We've got a working order to close a short put in a 112. We've got this where we want to close the 3 short puts in a 1-1, or not a 1-1-1, but in a Black Swan hedge, a Sweet Bobby hedge. We've got TQQQ where we're trying to close a put. So we're getting closer to that one. And we've got a TQQQ covered call that we're looking to do. Let's look at our positions and see how those are doing. TQQQ, our call is down $183. So we would have $183 if we hadn't sold that stupid call. Whose idea was that in a raging bull market? Oh, wait a minute. That was mine. But we're up $29 on our little put here, which is kind of cool, 19%. So we're trying to close these at both at 100%. Now, remember, on this one, we were going to roll it if it becomes a 70 delta, right? So let's see what the delta is on this thing. Let's see. This says ETF delta negative 45. Let's see what this thing, let's look at this. 45, 35 days, TQQQ, what do we say? 35 days. Let's see what that call is. That call is a 42% probability of being in the money. Isn't that amazing that we said we'd roll that if it becomes a 70 delta? Well, to become a 70 delta, that'd be way down here, wouldn't it? So we're not close to that. So I think we'll just leave it where it's at. Look, we're pretty close, though, aren't we? Current price 92 and our strike is 94. Wow. But again, if you look at the big green mustard, we're thinking that the market here is going to go down. So we should be fine on that. So I think we're fine. But we're still getting capital appreciation if the market goes up because we have a total of 278 shares of TQQ. And did it feel good the other day, y'all, to put on a 1-1-1 trade? Didn't that feel good? Or 1-1? Did I do it? Yeah, 111. We did a 111 trade. And look at this, baby. We're up 1% on that trade. Wonka, wonka, wonka. How does Daddy Dane do it? How does Daddy bring the bacon home to the babies at the house in the dirty diapers, sipping a cold Coca-Cola on the front porch swing under a big oak tree? Huh? How do we do that? I don't know. We just continually do. So let's see how our hedge is doing. Okay, I'm scared to look at my hedge. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just really a bit scary. Let's see our hedge over here. Let's go back to calc requirement. Let's auto refresh. Let's refresh that. Let's look at the bill and TQQQ. Let's go to risk analysis and up 40 points, but it's not longer the 12th. Today is the 18th. 1218. We don't have a hedge. We are, ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. We are an unhedged entity. Let's make sure that TQQ is 60% down. Yep, 60% down. And we've got the MES in there. So we're not hedged. But, oh, heck, I thought we were going to be hedged if we look at that. With that -3 in there, we are not hedged at all. Look at that. So what are we going to do? Well, first thing I probably do is go ahead and harvest this, right? And get that to 6207. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. I may just put in another Sweet Bobby hedge. Let's see what that looks like. Let me make sure that didn't have any orders on it. Let's go to this. Let's go back and take off any order legs. No, there's no order legs on it. Let's go look at the Sweet Bobby hedge. Now, it's been so long since I put in a Sweet Bobby hedge, I've almost forgot how to do them. So let's go ES. Let's go trade. And we wanted to go about 120 days if possible. But remember, most of the time, we can't find those 50 wide strikes, can we? So let's go down to $3. Yeah, see, these are going to be 100 strikes wide, and we don't like that. So let's go down 120. Let's go down to 103 and go down to the $3 strike. So here we go, 310. So if we were to sell 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, and we were to buy 5 of those, 4 and a 5, what would that look like? Would that give us enough juice or not? I may have to do a whole bunch of tranches of them again. So let's go over here and let's see what that looks like with our order legs. Swanky. Look at that. For $250, it gives me a lot of power, but that's with that 3 off. With that off, okay, I could dig it. That gives us $5,186 worth of protection. Is it worth throwing $250 into it? Absolutely. So let's try. Oh, what's the NAT price? 645. Boy, those are really, really wide, aren't they? Let's see what this looks like. 565 is the mid. Let's see. $309 is our expense. Let's try to put that on there. Ah, we've got a black swan hedge looking really good. So let's go back and just double check, make sure we got our protection there. So that's with the 3. Let's take the order legs off and let's redo all of this and this and this. Well, it doesn't look good, does it? Hold on a minute. Let's make sure we got everything on here again. We didn't have bill, TQQQ. Oh, and ES. Oh, we don't need bill. That's right. We want ES and TQQQ. Let's do that. Let's go to risk analysis. 40 points down, 20% down. And we've got TQQ -90. We know that we're hedging that to a 60% decline. So we've got $12,000 worth of protection. That's good. Why don't we go ahead and put us a GTC order in? Let's go here and to close this at 20 cents. I said where'd it go? Yes, 130, 103. Close that at 20 cents. Close position, 3. And we're going to do it at 20 cents. Why 20 cents? Because that's what we've got in our plan. And we'll make this a GTC order and send it. Isn't that great? So the cool thing about this little plan that we've got is a lot of times you can, spend a couple $100 on your hedge when, you get these big price moves going your way. So that's kind of good. I'm not necessarily working to get them on for free all the time. I'm getting the capital appreciation of our TQQQ and using those funds to put on an additional hedge. So the key to today's thing is make sure that daily you are checking your hedge. You don't want to get caught with your pants down when the market drops precipitously. Isn't that the word that I need to use there? When it drops bigly, as Donald Trump would say, when the market drops bigly, we want to make sure that our hedge is in place. I love all of you. Thanks for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow.